Okay, I want to welcome everyone to today's class. I would like to start the lesson off with all giving praise and glory to the Most High, AHAYAH, bahasham, YASHAYA, RAWACH. And that today's lesson is going to be on trust in the Most High. And the things that a lot of us are going through in our day-to-day lives, like far as dealing with family members, spouses, work, dealing with everyday drudgery, having to pay bills, making sure that there's food on the table, and also with the things that are going on in the earth. It's a lot to bear and to see that the things that are going on in the earth. And the one thing that the Most High wants is for you to trust in Him. And you're going to have oppositions from your family members and spouses when they find out that you're becoming different, that you don't do the things that you normally used to do, and that you've changed. And a lot of them don't understand that, so they get angry, they get upset, and some of your coworkers may feel that way as well. And so a lot of times you get met with a lot of hostility, and you just seem overwhelmed. So this is what this lesson is about. It's trusting in the Most High. So we're going to start off by going to 2 Samuel 22 and 3. That's 2 Samuel 22 and 3.
2 Samuel chapter 22 and verse 3. The Most High of my rock, in Him will I trust. He is my shield and the horn of my salvation, my high tower and my refuge, my Savior. Thou savest me from violence.
Okay. Again, the Most High of my rock. He is our rock. So anytime we have any issues or problems that may come up, we go to the Most High for it. And when we know when we're being overwhelmed with a lot of things that are going on, we ask the Most High for help. We always do. In Him we will trust. In Him will I trust. So when we trust in the Most High, the Most High will grant us or give us things that He wants to give to His children when we're obedient to Him. And that's only when we're obedient. When we're disobedient, then that's when we deal with a lot of problems that we face. He is my shield and the horn of my salvation. Again, He's the shield and our salvation when we ask Him for things. And the Most High wants to give us things that we ask for when we're in the time of trouble. Just like any parent, He's going to give you anything that you request. So in order to help you out. But that's only if you're being obedient to His word. My high tower and my refuge. So anytime you're dealing with problems, you just want to get away from the situation that you're dealing with, you go directly to the Most High. And the Most High will take you from that. Once again, my Savior. Thou savest me from violence. So anytime you're dealing with family members or spouses or co-workers that are coming with you with all kinds of opposition, again, like I stated, you basically pray to the Most High, trust in Him, and He's going to take care of that problem for you. If you know that people are going to try to become physical with you, the Most High is going to see it. He knows it. You pray on the Most High and say, hey, Most High, you take care of it. You deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. And the Most High will take care of it. Let's go to Hebrews chapter 2, verse 13. That's Hebrews chapter 2, verse 13.
Hebrews chapter 2, verse 13. And again, I will put my trust in Him. And again, behold, I and the children which are the Most High hath given me.
All right? So, again, there's that word, trust. Trust in Him. When you trust in the Most High is going to do anything for you. Again, like I stated, a lot of times our people have a tendency to try to go off in their own ways and their own conceit of doing things, and then they end up messing it up. So what our people should do is try to step back away from the situations that they're dealing with take a breather, reassess the problems that they're dealing with, and then, pray on it. Pray to the Most High. The Most High wants you to come to him. Trust in him. Behold, I am the children which the Most High hath given me. This is talking about where YASHAYA, the children of Israel, are given to YASHAYA. So he's basically telling the children, like, hey, you belong to YASHAYA, my son. But although I'm the father, this is the things that I request of you as my children, is to obey and listen and trust in him, and that you won't go off and do something that'll get yourself hurt. The Most High doesn't want his children to get hurt, but because the children of Israel are stiff-necked people and hard-headed, we don't listen sometimes, and we just go off and do our own thing. And that's not what the Most High wants. So the Most High wants you to trust in him on everything, in all things, provided that you are obedient. Go to Genesis chapter 15, verse 1. That's Genesis chapter 15, verse 1.
Genesis chapter 15 and verse 1. After these things, the word of the Most High came unto Abram in a vision, saying, Fear not, Abram, I am thy shield and thy exceeding great reward.
All right? After these things, the word of the Most High came unto Abram in a vision, saying, Fear not, Abram, I am thy shield and thy exceeding great reward. Of course, this is talking about where the Most High is giving Abram confidence and letting him know that, hey, I'm here for you. I'm letting you know that I'm here with you always because you've been obedient. You've kept my statutes, my laws, and my commandments. And because of you doing that, this is what I'm going to give to you, an exceeding great reward. What's that reward? That's the covenant and the promises of being a good, obedient servant to me. And this is the things that the Most High wants to do for you, for the things that you do by keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments and not forsaking the fellowship of your brothers and sisters. Yes, that's right. Do not forsake the assembly of your brothers and sisters. Because in the time of you being in despair or dealing with, whatever issues that may pop up, that's when you lean on your brothers and sisters for help. And they will get you through that. But you lean on the Most High. But during that time, that's where your brothers and sisters are there for, to help you, to get you through these things, to help you, to uplift your spirits, and to get you on track again, to get you focused, to put you back on line with what the Most High wants. Let's go to Psalms 3 and 3. That is Psalms chapter 3, verse 3.
Psalms chapter 3, verse 3. But thou, O Most High, art a shield for me, my glory, and the lifter up of mine head.
All right. Again, the Most High is a shield for his people. He is my glory and the lifter up of my head. So whenever I'm down, I'm feeling bad, I pray to the Most High, and once I do that, I feel that, I lift my head up and lift it up high, knowing that the Most High is doing great work for me, as I would do great work for him. And that goes for all of you that are listening in on this lesson. When you do things that the Most High requests you to do, you can't go wrong. The Most High is going to be there for you. The Most High is going to be able to provide whatever you need at any time. But you got to realize that it's not going to happen like instantly. It's like the society teaches you that you have to have everything now. You're dealing with the Most High. The Most High is going to take care of you on his time. But don't think he hasn't forgotten about it. You ask the Most High what you need, and the Most High will get it for you. I mean, who are you to try to rush the Most High on his decision on what he needs for you? Just take your time. Just pray to the Most High, and ask for whatever it is that you may need, and he'll provide it for you. And he will lift your head up through these difficult times. Let's go to Luke chapter 1 verse 69. That's Luke chapter 1, verse 69.
St. Luke chapter 1, verse 69. And hath raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David.
Okay, and what this is talking about is where Gabriel comes unto Mary and tells her that she's going to conceive a child, which is YASHAYA, and that he's going to come forth and be a savior for the children of Israel. And so that's where the salvation comes in for our people, for the Israelites, that he's here for us and that he is going to guide us through and bring us through these difficult times that we face. But that's only if we keep these commandments, these laws, and that we keep these holy days, and that we give respect to one another when we're dealing with each other. And that's putting aside all our differences that we may have, like small little differences that may arise. You know, again, if you have family members that are coming at you sideways, and that goes for spouses and children, you know, co-workers, put these things aside. These are nothing. Most High don't want you dealing with these little petty things, and that's what they are. They're petty. They're nothing. They're just a distraction. And this is the opportunity where you call on the Most High and you use these distractions and these little stumbling blocks as a stepping stone to get to where you need to be, and that's trusting in the Most High. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 18, verse 10. That's Proverbs chapter 18, verse 10.
Proverbs chapter 18, verse 10. The name of the Most High is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe.
There we go. The name of the Most High is a strong tower. Now, we've all heard that the Most High, you know, from these other camps, they say that the name of the Most High, that's not the right name, and, you know, most people say that it doesn't matter, and that's not the right name, and this and that. But if you don't have the true name of the Most High, how are you going to be saved out of the things that are coming? You know, I mean, how are you going to call on someone and you're using the wrong name? They're not even going to look at you. And so having the right name of the Most High does matter. And because you have the right name of the Most High, He is your tower. You run to it. And it's a strong tower at that. So when you hear that, when you speak the Most High's name in time of trouble, He will be there for you. And those who are righteous run into it. Those that are keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments and the holy days, and treating each other with respect and loving each other as brothers and sisters, and is safe. So you're going to be safe during these times because you're a like-minded people. It's no wonder that you're on the line listening or listening to the lesson, because you're like-minded, because you're tired of the things that you see that's going on in this earth. You're sick of it. And because of your ability to see the things that the Most High has allowed you to see, you just don't want to deal with it, and you'd rather deal with people who are like-minded, your brothers and sisters. That's who are the ones that you go to who are like-minded like you, who want to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, who want to obey the Most High. And when you do these things, He will be there for you. All those who are righteous will have refuge to the Most High. Let's go to 2 Samuel 22, chapter 22, verse 31. That's 2 Samuel chapter 22, verse 31.
2 Samuel chapter 22, verse 31. As for AHAYAH, his way is perfect. The word of the Most High is tried. He is a buckler to all them that trust in Him.
There goes that word again, trust. And as you know, as you can see through this lesson, trust is going to be repeated throughout this lesson. It's going to be very, very repetitive. And the reason that it is because the children of Israel have a tendency to forget, especially when they have all this stuff, all these birds are being put on them, and all these things that are going on the earth. This is why this lesson is designed to remind you of these things. Trust, trust, trust. It's going to be embedded in you by the time this lesson is finished. And because, and as for Yahweh, his way is perfect. That's right. His ways are perfect. His ways are perfect because he does not want anything to happen to you. His ways are perfect because he doesn't want these things that are taking place in your life to have you separate from him, as long as you're obeying the laws, the statutes, and commandments. His ways are perfect. You can't get around that. Now, if you don't have the truth and you're just going off and doing your own thing, it's not going to be perfect for you. You're going to have a very rough and tough time. It's going to be difficult until you get right. The word of the Most High is tried. His word is tried. When the Most High puts his word out, it doesn't come back void at all. When he tells you he's going to do something, he means it. Just like a parent tells his children, I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. So he's not going to come back on any of the things that he puts out there. He is a buckler to all of them that trust in him. A buckler is a shield that they use for when they're in battle to block any swings from the sword. That's the same thing what the Most High is doing for you in your life and the things that you're dealing with. And that's all facets. Family, spouses, children, workplace. Again, like I stated, you trust in the Most High, you can't go wrong at all. Let's go to Daniel chapter 4, verse 37. That's Daniel chapter 4, verse 37.
Daniel chapter 4, verse 37. Now I, Nebuchadnezzar, praise and extol and honor the King of heaven, all whose works are truth, and his ways judgment, and those that walk in pride he is able to abase.
All right. Now this is dealing with Nebuchadnezzar when he had all the people bow down to him, and Meshach, Rashach, and Abednego didn't do it. They were like, nope. And he got upset, and he threw the three of them into a furnace, a very hot furnace. And they called on the Most High, and the Most High delivered them from it. And when they came out of that furnace, Nebuchadnezzar was just wide-eyed and googly-eyed, like, what? And so he gave praise to the Most High for the things that he witnessed. These three men coming out of the furnace because they had so much trust in the Most High that they would not be hurt or harmed at all. And so this should be an example to those that are dealing with these things that they're, the problems and issues that they're having an issue with. These things are just minute. They're very small. And sometimes they can be very big, depending on the situation, but you let the Most High deal with it. You let the Most High be the one that takes care of all the problems for you, no matter what they be. His works are truth, and his ways is judgment. And this is talking about where he's, truth again, is keeping the Most High's law, statutes, and commandments. So that way you won't be judged. Because if you don't do what you're supposed to, the Most High is going to judge you right on the spot and say, look, you didn't keep them. So why would I want to help you? You're not listening. You're doing what you want to. You only call on me when you need something. But then you go right back into your old ways. I'm not dealing with that. Most High is not going to hear you. And those that walk in pride, he is able to abase. So basically, that just means that abase means that he's making fun of them. He belittles them. So those that are prideful have a prideful attitude, saying, well, I can do it on myself. I can take care of it. I got this. There ain't nothing. Nothing can touch me. I mean, yeah, I'm in a slump, but hey, I'm all right. I can do my own thing. The Most High is going to just belittle you, and he's going to sit you down in the dirt and get you to listen and pay attention. So these are the things that we need to do as the children of Israel, is to listen and trust in the Most High. Keep these laws, statutes, and commandments as we are commanded to do. Let's go to Revelation 15, verse 3. That's Revelation chapter 15, verse 3.
Revelation chapter 15, verse 3. And they sing the song of Moses, the servant of the Most High, and the song of the Lamb, saying, Great and marvelous are thy works, Lord power almighty. Just and true are thy ways, thou King of saints.
Right? This is talking about when we're trusting in the Most High and we're being delivered by these things that are taking place on the earth, and the Most High is working his miracles and showing us that he's there for us. And we'll be singing songs of praise, that we are joyful for the fact that the Most High has watched over us and looked after us. Even at times when we fail, when our brothers and sisters will pick us right back up and dust us off and keep us moving. The Most High sees it. The Most High knows. Great and marvelous are thy works. His works are marvelous, and they're great. I mean, it's just like, wow, here I was at my lowest, and the Most High took me out of that. And I'm sure a lot of you have, some testimonies to that, of the Most High working for you. The Most High, thy power almighty, just and true are thy ways. Just and true are his ways, and that's the laws, statutes, and commandments, and these holy days. Those are true. And if you don't keep those, it's not going to work. It's not going to work for you. So you want to stay focused on what you're doing. Let's go to Psalms chapter 12, verse 6. That's Psalms chapter 12, verse 6.
Psalms chapter 12, verse 6. The words of the Most High are pure words, as silver tried in a furnace of earth, purified 7 times.
That's right. The words of the Most High are pure words. Again, his words are pure. He's not going to just, they're not full of holes. They're pure. When he tells you he's going to do something, he's going to do it. And that's what I'm reiterating again, is that the Most High is there to make sure that you don't fall from the things that he's trying to set up for you. But this is the thing that you're going to have to go through. But that's if you trust in me, and I'll get you there. But if you start doubting, then that's when you're going to fall short. So when the Most High is putting his word out, it's pure. And as silver tried in a furnace of earth. And it's pure. That's the purest that silver can be. I mean, it's strong. So it's never going to break. His word is never going to break. Now, you might deal with people who break their word or promises on things, but the Most High is not going to do that for his people at all. He's going to make sure that he is there for his people when he is needed. He's always needed. We just have to let go of some of us may have a little bit of pride, who knows, but we need to let go of that. We need to let go of these things that are holding us back and put all our trust in the Most High. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 30, verse 5. That's Proverbs chapter 30, verse 5.
Proverbs chapter 30, verse 5. Every word of the Most High is pure. He is a shield unto them that put their trust in him.
Again, there's that word again, that trust. And his word is pure. I mean, you can't get around any of that. It's pure, plain and simple. The Most High's word is not going to come back void. It's going to come back pure. He's there for you. He's letting you know, these are the things that are being put in the scriptures that are, repetitive, to let you know, hey, listen, my children, I'm here for you, okay? I'm here to help you out when you need me. I'm always going to be here. You just need to trust in me. You need to listen to me and obey me. And I'll bring you through whatever it is that you're going through. Let's go to Psalms chapter 4, verse 5. That's Psalms chapter 4, verse 5.
Psalms chapter 4, verse 5. Offer the sacrifices of righteousness and put your trust in the Most High.
That's right. Offer the sacrifice of righteousness. And that's doing good. That's keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments, being obedient to the Most High, and keeping the holy days, and assembling with your brothers and sisters. That's righteousness to the Most High. When you're doing these things, being obedient, being there for one another, not having animosity for your brother or sister. If you have grievances, bring them to your brother or sister. If you have an issue, don't sit on it and let it fester. Don't do that. You go to your brother and your sister and you hash out the problems that you're dealing with. Set aside your petty differences and go to your brother and say, hey, look, I might have been, wrong in how I handle this, but I want to, set the record straight. I want to make peace with you, my brother, or I want to make peace with you, my sister. Whatever they may be, you do it in righteousness and be joyful when you're doing it. Because that means the Most High is working with you. That means He's trying to get you on track with Him. And again, put your trust in the Most High. And again, you can't do no wrong when you put your trust in the Most High. And He's there for you. Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 33, verse 19. That's Deuteronomy chapter 33, verse 19.
Deuteronomy chapter 33, verse 19. They shall call the people unto the mountain. There they shall offer sacrifices of righteousness. For they shall suck of the abundance of the seed and of treasures hid in the sand.
All right. Now, this is just talking about how the children of Israel were coming to Mount Sinai. If they will come to the Most High and keep these laws, statutes, and commandments and obeying the Most High, they'll be able to have the abundance of whatever they want and also the treasures, because that's what the Most High is giving to the children of Israel. He's giving them land. He's giving them treasures. He's giving them eternal life, but only provided that they keep the laws, statutes, and commandments and the holy days. These things are very, very important, because if you're not doing that, and then also having the Most High's name is important as well. Because if you don't have that, then you're not going to be able to have protection in the days of trouble. So these are the things that the Most High is giving His children if they're obedient. Just like how you were when you were a child, and your parents used to give you things when you did well. If you did well in school, if you did things that were pleasing to your parents, they will reward you. Same thing with the Most High is doing here. He's rewarding His children, provided that they listen and obey. And that's not a grievous thing, because, again, it's for your protection, and it's also to let you know that the Most High loves you. So these are the things that the Most High is trying to ingrain in our minds, to let us know, okay, you were in the world, now I'm pulling you out of it, and now you're getting right with me. Now I just need to reiterate to you that you need to trust in me. I know you hadn't heard or seen me. You've heard of me through certain these doctrines that have been put out here on the earth, but you have the truth now. And the truth has set you free. So now I'm going to give you these treasures and the land as well, provided that you listen and hearken unto me and repent from doing your ways and trust in me, because it's for your own good. Let's go to Psalms chapter 37, verse 3. That's Psalms chapter 37, verse 3.
Psalms chapter 37, verse 3. Trust in the Most High and do good. so shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed.
Okay, there it goes again. Trust in the Most High and do good, because the Most High wants you to do good when you trust in Him. So shalt thou dwell in the land, so that you may be able to go back in the land once YASHAYA returns. We'll go back into the land, provided we do these things that the Most High is having us do. We're trying to. This is the thing that we're going through right now, and then keeping these holy days and keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments is a rehearsal before the Most High gets ready to do what He needs to do by putting the Spirit on the elders, the deacons, and even the officers, before we get back ready to head back into the wilderness again. This is a rehearsal, so we have to get it right. That's where the grace comes in. So we're rehearsing to get ourselves on track, and in trusting in the Most High. And that's exactly what He's doing. He's getting us ready. And by us being obedient and trusting in Him, He's watching us the whole entire time, the whole way. And verily thou shalt be fed. So we'll be fed. We'll be taken care of. I mean, the Most High is going to be there to take care of us whatever we need. We don't have to worry about nothing. The Most High's got us. All right, let's go to Psalms chapter 5, verse 11. That is Psalms chapter 5, verse 11.
Psalms chapter 5, verse 11. But let all those that put their trust in thee rejoice. Let them ever shout for joy, because thou defendest them. Let them also that love thy name be joyful in thee.
That's right. So let all those that put their trust in thee rejoice. So we're happy when we put our trust in the Most High. Whatever situation that we may have that's coming up, when we pray to the Most High, He fixes it, we rejoice. We're happy. Everything is good again. And then the Most High keeps on giving gifts, and we rejoice more. Just let them ever shout for joy. And of course you shout for joy. When the Most High brings you through certain things, and you make it through, and then on the other side, the Most High, He's always going to give you something when you trust in Him. He's not going to leave you holding the bag. He's going to give you something for that. You listen to me. You obey me. And then in turn, I'm going to reward you, my son, my daughter. I'm going to give you something for that, for the things that you've done. Because thou defendest them. Because the Most High wants to defend us. Because we can't defend ourselves. The Most High does. I mean, yeah, we can do it physically, but if we did it physically and not in righteousness and not listening to the Most High, then the Most High will send out a decree and say, well, look, he didn't do what he was supposed to do. He wasn't patient. He got hard-headed. He let the devil creep in. He let the devil get the best of him, and he took it out on his brother or sister, and now he's shot dead or he's locked up, whatever the case may be. But because we put our trust in the Most High, He defends us. He's our defender on anything and all things. And let them also that love thy name be joyful indeed. And there goes that word again. Love thy name and be joyful indeed. A name is important. That's why it's important when you tell someone your name and they get it wrong, you get upset. So obviously, how do you think the Most High feels when His name is not being pronounced right, or that it's not even the right name? They're calling on the wrong thing, the wrong name. And He gets upset, and then because He's upset, He's not going to hear you. And that goes the same for us brothers and sisters when we're called by the wrong name. We're not going to listen to nobody. Somebody will be yelling till their breath, the face turn blue, and they're calling on you. And you just keep struggling. That's the same way the Most High is going to be in your time of trouble. And you're just going to keep on going. And that's provided that you have the right name. And keep these laws, statutes, and commandments and these holy days, and you can't go wrong. Let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 9. That's 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 9.
1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 9. But as it is written, eye hath not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which the Most High hath prepared for them that love him.
Oh, man, I love this scripture right here. This is the best one I like hearing. But as it is written, I have not seen. So we haven't seen anything since we've been on this earth. We haven't seen anything other than what we deal with on a daily basis when we wake up and go to bed. That's all we see. Nor ear heard. We haven't heard anything of, the things that the Most High has got planned for us. We haven't seen it either. It hasn't even entered in our minds what the Most High has got planned for us. So you know that whatever the Most High has got planned, oh man, it's got to be good. It has got to be the best thing ever. I mean, you've got a power who's willing to give you everything. Everything. Provided that you listen and you trust in him in all things. In one of all things. So when you do that, man, you got a big reward coming. And after that, you're still getting more. It ain't going to stop. It ain't going to cease. The things which the Most High has prepared for them that love him. So the Most High is preparing these things for you because we love him. And by us loving him is keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, and keeping these holy days, and also being on the line with each other when we assemble. When we come together to listen to these lessons, that shows our obedience to the Most High, that we're not out there on a Friday night on a Shabbat doing our own thing and partying and clubbing it up. We'd rather be here talking about the Most High, getting edified, getting understanding, talking to our brothers and sisters, uplifting one another in a time of trouble, keeping each other on track, being there for one another. Again, these are the things that the Most High looks at, and he sees it. He knows that his children are coming back, and he knows that the children love him because they're listening to him. Because if they weren't, they'd still be out doing their own thing. Let's go to Psalms chapter 25, verse 2. That's Psalms chapter 25, verse 2.
Psalms chapter 25, verse 2. O my power, I trust in thee. Let me not be ashamed. Let not mine enemies triumph over me.
All right, there you go. O my power, I trust in thee. Again, repetitive. There's that word again. Trust. 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 Trust in the Most High. Let me not be ashamed. You should be ashamed. What do you need to be ashamed of? Oh, you need to be ashamed that you're the children of Israel, that you were chosen by the Most High? Should be ashamed of that. Should be rejoiceful for that and knowing that knowledge. You should be happy in knowing that who you are. Not boastful. Just happy the fact that the Most High put this knowledge in you so that you come back to him. And that's what the Most High is doing for you. So you're not to be ashamed of your nationality, your tribe, or where you come from. Don't be ashamed of that. Or be ashamed of the fact that you know his name. Don't ever be ashamed of any of the things that the Most High has done for you, has made you. So be joyful in knowing that and understanding that the Most High is here for you. And let not mine enemies triumph over me. Your enemies are not going to triumph over you. Not when you got the Most High backing you. That's not going to happen. That on the Most High's watch, it ain't. Your enemies are going to have a very bad day. They're going to have a real bad day when they come messing with you and knowing that the Most High is backing you. And that may be with family members. That may be with, again, dealing in the workplace. People, strangers that are coming against you because you're professing the truth. You're telling people. You're correcting them, not judging them. The Most High is going to take care of them. You call on the Most High and trust in Him, He'll deal with it. That means, don't try to put hands on somebody. I mean, you can defend yourself, but don't just take it out on somebody, thinking that that's the right way to do it, because that's not. That's not the right way to handle it. That's not how YASHAYA handled it. They sit there and talk to them. And then if they got angry and angrier, they'll walk away. The Most High will have them walk away. Or if there's times where you got an individual who's coming at you and they're coming at you yelling and screaming, then you can walk away. Oh, you can stand your ground and you talk to them as long as they don't put their hands on them. Because if they do, they got to deal with the Most High. And you let the Most High handle everything. Vengeance is the Most High, not yours. You focus on dealing with you and not having to worry about anything that anybody's coming with you at, and that's your enemies. You let the Most High handle all that. Let's go to Psalms chapter 7, verse 1. That's Psalms chapter 7, verse 1.
Psalms chapter 7, verse 1. O AHAYAH, my power, in thee do I put my trust. Save me from all them that persecute me, and deliver me.
All right. Again, that's if you have people coming to persecute you, because that you're not the old person that you used to be, going out clubbing, partying, doing all kinds of stuff, late hours of the night. That's not you. You don't do that no more. You gave that up. You gave up the old man or the old woman. You gave all that up. You got tired of it. You wanted something different. And then that's when the Most High was working with you, and because you were seeking the Most High, and that you wanted something better for yourself, because this wasn't fulfilling. This is not what you wanted. So because now that you know the truth, you have people that are coming against you. Your children, your husbands, your wives, your mothers, your fathers, uncles and aunts, co-workers. I mean, you got it all. And a lot of us are dealing with that right now in this time, this day and time. And this is why, again, the Most High wants you to trust Him, and that He'll deliver you out of these situations that may arise. And that He loves you, and because that you are listening to the words and the commandments that the Most High is telling you and keeping the laws and statutes, you're letting Him know that you love Him. So let's go to Psalms chapter 18, verse 2. That is Psalms chapter 18, verse 2.
Psalms chapter 18, verse 2. The Most High is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my power, my strength, in whom I will trust, my buckler and the horn of my salvation, and my high tower.
Okay? And that's pretty much what I said before, that the Most High will be there for you in the time of trouble. Those that trust in the Most High, He will defend them from their enemies, and He will not let you be disappointed of anything that the Most High is trying to provide for you. The Most High is always going to be there for you for whatever things that you may need. When you're getting low, that's where your brothers and sisters come in. That's what they're there for, to help you. One moment. Let's go to Psalm chapter 34, verse 22. That is Psalm chapter 34, verse 22.
Psalms chapter 34, verse 22. The Most High redeemeth the souls of his servants, and none of them that trust in him shall be desolate.
All right? The Most High redeemeth the soul of his servants. So he redeems us by bringing us through or giving us the knowledge and the understanding that of who we are as a people. He gives our spirit, he fills our spirit with understanding and rejoicing now that he's lifting, that these curses are starting to come lifted off of us by us being obedient to the Most High. And we're becoming joyous because of the fact that he's doing that for his servants. Because we're listening, we're being obedient. And none of them that trust in him shall be desolate. And those that don't trust in the Most High are going to be desolate because they don't have the truth. They'd rather stay in their wicked ways. They'd rather keep doing, going out partying on the Shabbat, go out doing their own things. When the holy days are coming through, celebrating Christmas, all these pagan holidays, they rather trust in that rather than listening to the Most High. And so when you're doing that, that's when they're coming at you and like, I don't like what you're doing. And then and when you tell them, well, what's the problem? I'm not hurting nobody. I'm doing what the Most High is telling me to do, and I just thought I'd share it with you. Well, that's not what I was taught. So they start getting upset. You leave them alone because the Most High has got something for them. And they can't sit there and say, well, nobody told me. Because, you were told many a times, dozens of times, if not more than that. So don't look at me. I told you. You didn't want to listen. So you got to deal with the Most High. Until then, I'm doing what the Most High asked me to do, and that's these laws, statutes, and commandments, and keeping his feast days, and not forsaking the assembly of the brothers and sisters. Let's go to 2 Samuel chapter 4, verse 9. That's 2 Samuel chapter 4, verse 9.
2 Samuel chapter 4, verse 9. And David answered Rechab and Baanah his brother, the sons of Rimmon the Beerothite, and said unto them, As the Most High liveth, who hath redeemed my soul out of all adversities.
All right. So this is talking about Saul. His brothers going out. Basically, his two captains went out and murdered someone and took the head of one of the ones that had slain Abner. And they took it upon themselves to go out and do what they wanted to do. And so they came back. And basically, David was like, what are you doing? Nobody told you to do that. And he's explaining to them, he's like, hey, the Most High is redeeming my soul out of all adversity. So why would you go off and do something that I didn't tell you to do? Because I know the Most High has got my back. And that, again, goes to the certain situation that you deal with. When you have trust in the Most High, you let him handle it. Whatever that case, whatever the problem that you're dealing with, you let the Most High handle it. Because again, if you go off and do your own thing, you're going to make it worse. So you have to be patient. That's where that patience comes in. And if you don't have patience, you're going to get yourself into a lot more trouble than you can handle. And the Most High is going to sit back and like, well, look, you jumped the gun. I was going to take care of it for you, but you decided to take it in your own hands and do what you want to do. So I'm going to let you sit and stew on your own juices for a little bit. So this is where you need to listen to the Most High and trust him. And he will take you out of all adversity. Anything that comes up, the Most High will take care of it. Let's go to Psalms chapter 103, verse 4. That's Psalms chapter 103, verse 4.
Psalms chapter 103, verse 4. Who redeemeth thy life from destruction, who crowneth thee with loving kindness and tender mercies.
Okay, there you go. Who redeemeth thy life from destruction. So when you're in a time of peril and you lost your job and you don't have no money, or you have a job and you're not making a whole lot of money, but you're struggling, the Most High is going to redeem you. He's going to basically bring you out of that. That's going to lead you into a life of destruction, or from destruction. Because if you don't have a job, you can't. How are you going to eat? If you don't have a job or you don't have enough money, where are you going to live at? So if you don't have a house or no food or no ways or means of transportation to get gas, you're stuck. But when you trust in the Most High, He will find a way for you. He will make sure that you get the things that you need. Because He looks at it as like, well, my son, my daughter, they were being obedient. They were keeping my feast days. They were tithing. They were giving fellowship with their brothers and sisters. They're doing everything that I ask, and they love me by being obedient. So I'm gonna bring them out of this. I'm gonna take care of them on this one. I'm gonna take care of them. Who crowneth thee with loving kindness and tender mercy. And that's what the Most High wants. The Most High wants to take care of His children. And I know there's some children out there that are disobedient and don't want to listen to their parents. And when their parents are trying to help them, they slack that hand away. And that old saying, don't ever bite the hand that feeds you, because you can get cut off or get kicked out of the house. That's the same way with the Most High. You don't want to bite the hand that feeds you. Are you crazy? Especially a power? No, that'd be the wrong move to do. But because you're obedient and you listen, and this is what the Most High wants to crown you with all His loving kindness and His tender mercy, because He is merciful. And He's a just and righteous power. And He wants to make sure that you are okay. He doesn't want to see his children hurt. He wants to make sure that you're all right and that you have everything that you need so that you're not suffering and that you're not hurting. Trusting in the Most High strengthens you. That gives you strength. That recharges your spiritual battery, if you will. The Most High is always going to be there for you. When you feel certain things that are not going right, you can almost sense when things are going well for you. When you trust the Most High, you can sense it. Let's go to Psalms chapter 37, verse 5. That's Psalms chapter 37, verse 5.
Psalms chapter 37, verse 5. Commit thy way unto the Most High. Trust also in Him, and He shall bring it to pass.
See, there you go. Commit thy way unto the Most High. Commit thy way, that's these laws, statutes, and commandments, and holy days, tithing, fellowshipping. You keep these ways of the Most High, and I'm telling you cannot go wrong. You trust also in Him, the Most High. He's going to make it come to pass. He's going to make it happen. And like I said before, those that have had these issues and problems that arise, and they called on the Most High, man, the Most High has worked His mighty wonders. And I'm sure there's a lot of testimonies out there that has taken place, where people have actually gotten to a lower state, called on the Most High, and then soon the Most High, no sooner the Most High delivers them out of a certain situation, or puts money in their hand, or takes care of their bills, or takes care of that rent, or brings a family together, or brings another brother or sister into the truth. And these are the things that the Most High wants to get, and to show you that He's working on your behalf. And when He's doing that, everything that He does is all good. It's all good. go to Psalms chapter 37, verse 40. That's Psalms chapter 37, verse 40.
Psalms chapter 37, verse 40. And the Most High shall help them and deliver them. He shall deliver them from the wicked and save them because they trust in him.
That's right. And again, you see all these things in the news. I know everybody's been watching, the news on this Ebola virus and all these wars that are going on, and they're screaming all over the place. Police out there shooting our people, just shooting them down in the street. People, coming at each other more and more violently as the times progress. And deliver them, he shall deliver them from the wicked. And that's, like I said, everything that's going on the earth is all these wicked people who don't have the truth, who won't listen to the Most High, and who won't obey his law, statutes, and commandments and keeping these holy days. And these people who don't listen, these wicked ones are out there to try to come against you. And when they come against you, yeah, you're going to be afraid, you're going to be frightened, but the Most High never gave us the spirit of fear. And sometimes it may creep in every now and again, but the Most High is saying, I'm going to save you out of all this. And that as long as you're obedient to me and that you listen to me, and because you trust in me, I'm going to deliver you out of it. So as long as you trust in me, I can take you out of this, no problem. You got to just hang on. You got to trust me. Seeing just like back in the days of when Moses was being impressed by Pharaoh. When he opened up the Red Sea, the Most High took care of the children of Israel. He was with them. And then when they were in the wilderness, he fed them, gave them water. But yet, of course, they were obedient. They didn't listen. So the Most High took care of that because they weren't listening. But because they would listen in the process of the journey, the Most High blessed them with things. But as all things, this is a journey that we're about to go through in this time, that we trust in the Most High, and that the Most High will deliver us out of these things that we're about to go through. And when you do that, you have no worries. You shouldn't even be worried. We don't need to be worried about this stuff. The Most High's got us. And we don't need to worry about these things because this is nothing. The Most High can do anything and everything. He controls everything, all things. Let's go to 1 Chronicles chapter 5, verse 20. That's 1 Chronicles chapter 5, verse 20.
1 Chronicles chapter 5, verse 20. And they were helped against them, and the Hagarites were delivered into their hand, and all that were with them, for they cried to the Most High in battle, and he was entreated of them, because they put their trust in him.
All right, that's right. And this is talking about how Gad and Manasseh went to war with the Hagarites. And and the Most High delivered the Hagarites into the hands of the Gadites and Manasseh. And because they trusted in the Most High, they knew they were going to win. Because anytime that the Most High goes to war, he speaks to the priest, and then the priest tells the king, hey, this is what the Most High wants you to do. And you better follow it to the T. Because if you act outside of that, you're going to get messed up. And then at times where you get someone who is hot-headed and decided without the permission of the Most High, they would get tore up. And and not, instead of waiting and trusting in the Most High and listening to the elders and the deacons and the officers, because the Most High is working through them to put the information out there to the people to let them know what's going on. And when someone takes it upon themselves to do something against what the Most High is telling them, the Most High is going to deal with you in a bad way. So that's why you trust in the Most High and let Him handle it. Let Him do it. Because His ways are righteous ways, and His thoughts are righteous thoughts. He knows what's best. He knows what needs to be done. Don't lean on to your own understanding. Let the Most High deal with that. And then once that is taken care of, and then you go out and execute what the Most High has put in place and done for you, everything runs like a well-oiled machine. Everything is good. And then the Most High. Let's go to Daniel chapter 3, verse 17. That's Daniel chapter 3, verse 17.
The book of Daniel, chapter 3, verse 17. If it be our power whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and He will deliver us out of thine hand, O King.
All right, this is talking about Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego when he's telling them the scripture to the king, Nebuchadnezzar, saying that, okay, if you're going to put us in the furnace, the Most High is going to be able to deliver us. And we trust in Him, so He's going to deliver us. And that's when the Most High delivered them out of that situation because they trusted Him. And that's when Nebuchadnezzar was like, what? And then he praised the Most High because of that. So the Most High will deliver you from anything that you're going through and those that trust in Him. And that's from anything that you're dealing with, people who are being wicked towards you, the Most High is going to deliver you from that. He's going to save you from that. He's going to save you from dealing with, cops that are coming at you being crooked. He's going to save you from one of your baby's mama trying to be vindictive towards you, or a family member trying to come at you and trying to get you caught up into something that you don't want to deal with. The Most High is going to deliver you from that as long as you trust in Him. That's all He asks. He don't ask for a whole lot. And that's pretty small. Just trusting in the Most High and just keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments and these holy days. Real small for the things that the Most High asks. Let's go to Psalms chapter 40, verse. That's Psalms chapter 40, verse 4.
Psalms chapter 40, verse 4. Blessed is that man that maketh the Most High his trust, and respecteth not the proud, nor such as turn aside to lies.
Exactly. Blessed is that man that maketh the Most High his trust. You see how great the Most High is? As long as you trust in the Most High, He's going to bless you. I mean, that sounds like a fair trade-off, if you ask me. It's very, very small. I mean, granted, the situations that they come at you, your brain's going a mile a minute, and you're trying to figure out what to do, but all you need to really do is just sit back, remove yourself from whatever situation you're dealing with, take a breather, get somewhere where it's just you, and get to your place, go into a room or into your favorite, space, pray to the Most High, facing east. You pray and ask the Most High, I trust you. I trust you to deliver me from these issues I'm dealing with. And I'm gonna leave it on you, and I'm gonna let you handle it. Because I trust you, because I don't want to make a mistake. I'm gonna leave this in your hands. The Most High is always going to be there for you when you need Him. And then here's, it respecteth not the proud. So those who are proud and boastful and thinking that their own conceit that, oh yeah, I got this, it ain't nothing. The Most High has never done anything for me. I mean, we've been here for so long, I haven't really seen nothing. What's he done? He's letting people die on the earth. All this stuff is going on. You got people coming at you like that all the time, talking that mess, talking nothing but madness. But you check and see how their life is going. Their life ain't going so great. But because their life ain't going so great, they want to try to turn it on you and try to make you feel ashamed and then try to bring you down, trying to hate on your parade, trying to, throw salt in the game. You doing what the Most High is asking you to do, but this individual ain't doing it. But yet they rather turn to their lives and think in their own conceits, like, I know everything. I know what's going on. If we got to go, we got to go. That's it. Live it up. YOLO. That's not the case with the Most High. The Most High ain't doing like that. And don't even think for a second to think like that. Because once you do, then that's when you're going to go right back in the same ways. Then I'm telling you, you do not want to fall asleep and go back into the world again. Because once you do that, the Most High ain't going to wake you up. You're just going to go back with the rest of the wicked. You're going to be a part of them. Don't go off into that type of thinking. You stick with the Most High. You trust in the Most High. Keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. Do what the Most High asks you to do. And above all, do not forsake the fellowship of your brothers and your sisters. Let's go to Psalm 56, verse 3 and 4. That's Psalm 56, verse 3 and 4.
Psalms chapter 56, verse 3 through 4. What time I am afraid, I will trust in thee. Verse 4. In the Most High, I will praise his word. In the Most High, I have put my trust. I will not fear what flesh can do unto me.
That's right. And again, as I stated before, when you become afraid, and again, the Most High has never given us the fear, the ability to be afraid of the things that we see, but sometimes, again, it creeps in. But when you trust in the Most High, that's when the Most High builds you up, and that He's there for you. He's letting you know that, look, because you're trusting in me, I understand that you're afraid and you're frightened. I'm here for you, and I'm going to deliver you. You just need to focus on what I'm asking you to do. And it says, then the Most High will praise his word. And his word is these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's his word. And trusting in him and doing the things that he's asking you to do. Again, I'm going to reiterate this. This is going to be repetitive. You're going to keep hearing it. I'm going to keep drumming it into you, letting you know that the Most High is here for you. And as long as you trust in him, he's going to take care of the things that you are dealing with. In the Most High, I have put my trust. Again, there's that word again, I trust. Trust in the Most High. And I will not fear what flesh can do to me. And these people can't do nothing to you. These wicked folks, these elite powers out here, they can't do nothing to you. So once the body is dead, that's it. If the body is dead, the spirit goes back to the Most High. But these people, they can't do nothing to you, to the flesh. When you got the Most High backing you and he's watching over you and making sure that, hey, go down there and make sure that my children are not being tampered with. Keep an eye on them. Because they're listening to me. They're keeping my laws, my statutes, and my commandments. They're listening. So I want to make sure that they know I'm there for them. So the Most High is watching over everything that you do and go through, and he's just waiting to see if you're going to do it. If they trust in me. If you call on my name, you trust in me, and you know that you trust in the fact that I'm going to take care of it for you, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. But if you doubt, oh boy, if you doubt, it may take a little bit longer. And so you want to stay focused on what the Most High is doing for you and trust in him. So, I mean, it could be, down to the wire, and you still trust in the Most High, he's got you. He's going to deliver you out of that. Let's go to 1 Samuel chapter 30, verse 6. That's 1 Samuel chapter 30, verse 6.
1 Samuel chapter 30, verse 6. And David was greatly distressed, for the people spake of stoning him, because the soul of all the people was grieved, every man for his sons and for his daughters. But David encouraged himself in the Most High, his power.
All right, this is talking about where David went into, there's a small little town in Ziklag that was destroyed, and when they got word of it, David and his horsemen, they all went to the town, and all the children, then the wives were gone. And so all of them were grieving, very, very, very hard, and they were looking to David like, look, you need to make a decision here, because we, if you don't make a decision, we're going to stone you right here on the spot. And so so David basically trusted in the Most High and said, hey, bring me the ephod. The priest brought him the ephod. He took the ephod and he held it, and he looked up to the heavens, and he said, Most High, do you want me to pursue them? And the Most High said, yeah, pursue them and overtake them. And not a hair is going to be touched on you. And that you'll get all your children and your wives back in one piece. Nobody, not even a hair will be touched on them. And you see how the Most High works right there? How the Most High, if you trust in Him, the Most High is going to deliver you out of any situation, like He did for David and his horsemen. He took care of everything when he trusted in Him. And then on top of that, in the days of old, you were able to speak to the Most High, like I'm speaking to you in this lesson, like I'm talking to you, like you talk to your brothers and sisters on the line. That's how you will be able to speak to the Most High when we go through these tribulations. As long as we trust in the Most High will deliver us from these things that are taking place. That we stay focused, and that we stay tight with one another, because this is our family right here, and that's on this line, that's listening. This is our family who are like-minded, who want to serve the Most High, who want to be obedient to the Most High, who don't want to go off and do their own thing. They're tired of this. Those that are listening on this line are tired of the fact that they have to deal with all this stuff. They're ready to come back. As long as you listen to what the Most High is telling you and trusting in His Word, keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, and these holy days and tithing, the Most High is going to deliver you. He will definitely deliver you from out of your problem. Let's go to Psalms chapter 62, verse 8. That's Psalms chapter 62, verse 8.
Psalms chapter 62, verse 8. Trust in Him at all times, ye people. Pour out your heart before Him. AHAYAH is a refuge for us. Selah.
All right. And then again, there goes that word, trust in the Most High. Trust in Him at all times. Trust in Him at all times. And that's pretty, cut and dry. You trust in the Most High at all times, and nothing can get through. Nothing can stop you. You're always going to be happy. The Most High is going to be providing for you. He's always going to be there for His children, the children of Israel. He's going to be there for you, no matter what you're going through. As I stated before, the Most High is going to be there for you. And the term Selah, it means, in the Hebrews, it's 55:41. Selah means to pause, because in Psalms these are things. It's like singing the songs. So Selah just means pause, for those that are wondering what that means. Let's go to 1 Samuel chapter 1, verse 15. That's 1 Samuel chapter 1, verse 15.
1 Samuel chapter 1, verse 15. And Hannah answered and said, No, my Lord, I am a woman of sorrowful spirit. I have drunk neither wine nor strong drink, but have poured out my soul before the Most High.
That's right. So Hannah is praying to the Most High because her womb is closed up. And her husband is asking her, why are you drunk with wine? Or you're over here murmuring to yourself? And she's explaining to him, no, I'm not. I'm pouring out my soul to the Most High because I don't have a child. My womb's closed up. So she trusted in the Most High, and eventually the Most High opened her womb up. So when you trust in the Most High and you're pouring out your soul to the Most High, that means you're just, letting it all out. You're not holding nothing back. And a lot of times, we're taught to be tough and not to let your emotions get the better of you. But when you're dealing with the Most High, all He wants is you to open up to Him. Pour your soul out to Him. Don't hold back on nothing. Let it all out. That's what He wants. He wants you to take your burdens and put them on Him, because He can deal with it, whereas you can't. Because when you try to deal with it, it's causing you not to sleep at night. You're tossing and turning. Your appetite's all messed up. You got headaches. Your body aches, and your spirit is all out of whack because you're dealing with issues that the Most High wants you to put on Him so that He can take care of it for you. So you'll have a stress-free life. So you don't have to deal with all that. Because when you're dealing with stress and you're having to deal with the things that you're dealing with in your household, that cuts down your lifespan. It shortens it, gets you sick. And the Most High don't want that. He says, put your burdens on me. I'll take care of it. And as a power that's speaking to His children, what? It's just amazing that the Most High is behind His people. And the fact that He's there for us when we need Him. And that's not for no frivolous stuff or anything like that. He'll give us what we request. He'll give it to us, but in due time. So, as long as we listen and we trust in the Most High, again, like I stated before, you can't go wrong. Everything is going to be just fine. Let's go to Psalms chapter 42, verse 4. That's Psalms 42, verse 4.
Psalms chapter 42, verse 4. When I remember these things, I pour out my soul in me, for I had gone with the multitude. I went with them to the house of the Most High, with the voice of joy and praise, with a multitude that kept holy day.
Oh, there we go. That kept the holy day. So you see, when we're obedient and keeping His laws, statutes, and commandments in the holy days, the Most High is going to take care of us for that. And again, when I remember these things, I pour out my soul in me. Basically, you're pouring yourself out. You're giving yourself to the Most High and letting Him know, hey, this is what I'm going through, and can you take care of it? And I want this to be gone. I don't want to deal with it no more. I'm tired of it. Can you take this from me? The Most High will say, yeah, I'll take it. I got you. He's gonna be there. As long as you keep these holy days, law, statutes, and commandments, you can't go wrong. Like I keep telling you, you cannot go wrong. And I'm going to keep drumming it into you. I'm going to keep drumming it in there. You can't go wrong when you trust with the Most High. Let's go to Psalms chapter 71, verse 1. That's Psalms chapter 7, verse 1.
Psalms chapter 71, verse 1. In Thee, O AHAYAH, do I put my trust. Let me never be put to confusion.
And there you go. When you put your trust in the Most High, you'll never be confused. You'll never have someone trying to come at you with some sort of false doctrine. Nobody's going to try to come in and undermine you with certain things that that you're unaware of because you know the truth. You see it. The Most High is not going to put you into confusion because you trust in Him. And because you trust in Him, you can see every wicked little deed that people are trying to do or put on you, and you can see right through it. And they look at you like, how do you know that? And how did you see through that trap? And it's like, oh, if you were trying to help me, you wouldn't be trying to set these little traps up. And then that makes them look silly. So when you trust in the Most High, He's not going to lead you into confusion because that's what it is that we're dealing with in this entire earth is nothing but confusion and madness. And doing all this madness and confusion, the Most High is dealing with His children who are being righteous, who are being obedient, who are listening, laws, statutes, and commandments. And I keep saying, you're keeping these things, the Most High is going to keep you away from all these things. And if they come towards you, He's going to deflect them with His shield. And that you won't be confused during this time. And again, do not forsake the assembly of your brothers and sisters. Utilize it. That's what your brothers and sisters are here for. This is what this line is for. This is what these lessons are for. To wake you up to the truth and the knowledge of who you are as a people. To get you away from these things that these elite powers have done and these other nations have done to try to confuse us. You trust in the Most High and you do the research on your own time. When you do that, then that's when the Most High will be working with you. But don't forsake this assembly of your brothers and sisters because you think, well, you know, I got more knowledge than they do, and I don't know why, you know, they can't put me up as one of the deacon or elder, you know, and then that's what usually comes in. But that's not the case. That's not how the Most High is working. There's a time and place for decency and order. As long as you're keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments and trusting in the Most High, again, the Most High is going to be there for you. And He won't lead you to any confusion at all. Let's go to Psalm chapter 91, verse 4. That's Psalms chapter 91, verse 4.
Psalms chapter 91, verse 4. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler.
Yep, there you go. And what's His truth? This is the law, statutes, and commandments. And these scriptures that are being put out there, the truth, as stated, will set you free. Because once you have that truth and you trust in the Most High, you can't be confused. You can't be led astray. And not only will you trust in the Most High, He's your shield on anything. And, you know, He'll cover you and protect you like a mother bird that's protecting her babies. She spreads her wings out, keeps her babies close, keeps them warm and protects them from anything. That's the way the Most High is with us. He's protecting us from all these things that are taking place on this earth. He's waking us up to the truth and knowledge of who we are. We're getting opposition from our family members, spouses, in the workplace, strangers. He protects us from all these things. Wicked people just coming out of the woodwork, not having enough money. You know, you're working more hours and less pay. Your rent's going up, food's going up, gas prices are going up. Don't worry about these things. These things have to come to pass. Trust in the Most High. The Most High is going to deliver you. When you do these things, and you listen to these deacons and the elders and the officers, and that working through while the Most High is working through them. In the meantime, you're assembling with your brothers and sisters, getting guidance and understanding, you know, fellowshipping, studying. These are the things that the Most High wants you to do because, again, this is a rehearsal for the days that are about to come. So we have to get it right. Now, I'm not saying you have to get it right the first time, but what I'm saying is you're going to stumble. But that's where the assembly of the brothers and sisters come in to keep you on track so you don't stumble. But if you do, we're going to be there to pick you up, and we're going to keep you out of that. And when you trust in the Most High is not going to put you on that back in that path. He's not going to put you in a situation where you'll veer off. Because you're with like-minded people, you're pulled away from that. And that you're staying in these scriptures and you're studying. And you're keeping the holy days in the Shabbat, tithing. You're doing all these things obediently. The Most High rewards you. Just have to be patient. Let's go to Psalms chapter 61, verse 4. That's Psalms chapter 61, verse 4.
Psalms chapter 61, verse 4. I will abide in thy tabernacle forever. I will trust in the covert of thy wings. Selah.
There you go. When you abide in the tabernacle forever, I will trust in the covert of thy wings. Selah. So when the Most High is outstretched his arms like giving his child a hug, nothing can tear you from the Most High when he's doing that. Nothing can take you away from the Most High when you're trusting in him, because he's your shield. And that when you come to the tabernacle, it's a safe haven for those who are being righteous, doing the things that the Most High is asking you to do. And that's what the Most High is wanting you to do. Trust in him, I'll take care of you. Just listen to me, and you'll do fine. Let's go to Psalms chapter 115, verse 9. That's Psalms chapter 115, verse 9.
Psalms chapter 115, verse 9. O Israel, trust thou in the Most High. He is their help and their shield.
There you go, Israel. Trust in the Most High. He is their help and their shield. Again, repetitive. I'm drumming this in you to get you to understand that the Most High is our shield, our Savior, our high tower. He's there for us. He's watching out for us. He's making sure that his children are not hurt because they're listening. They're not of the wicked. He's delivering us from these things that are taking place amongst our family members. He's going to take care of it for us. And that's what the Most High wants. It's you being obedient and listening and not going off on your own conceit and do whatever you want to do. You listen to what the Most High is commanding in these law, statutes, commandments, and trusting in him. The Most High is going to deliver you through all things. All things. Let's jump down to, go to Proverbs chapter 30, verse 5. That's Proverbs chapter 30, verse 5.
Proverbs chapter 30, verse 5. Every word of the Most High is pure. He is a shield unto them that put their trust in him.
There you go. Every word of the Most High is pure. His words are not going to come back void. Once he says it, that's it. That's the way that the Most High operates. He can't take back what he says if it comes out of his mouth, because the things that he speaks is being recorded as well. So when the Most High says something, he means it, and that's what's going to happen. And it's always going to be righteous and just and true and merciful. So you listen to the Most High and you trust in him, he'll deliver you through anything, because we're his chosen people. And such that he's a shield for us. And so, again, he's a shield to us that as long as we put our trust in him, he'll deflect anything. So we have to trust in the Most High in these times of calamity that may pop up. We have to trust in him. And once we do that, we won't have any problems. So let's go to Psalms 18. Psalms 118, verse 8. That's Psalms 118, verse 8.
Psalms chapter 118, verse 8. It is better to trust in the Most High than to put confidence in man.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's better to trust in the Most High than to put confidence in man. Because let's look at man's track record. They've been warned all over the earth. Look at the state of the way that the world's in right now. It's in disarray. You got, and for instance, you're living in America. You got more empty houses than you do homeless people. So you can take those homeless people and put them in those empty houses. I mean, everybody that's in the United States could have their own land, their own house, own little bit of money, and a nice little, job. Doesn't have to be a 40-hour job. Everybody can live perfectly in America if that were the case. But it's not. Because man thinks that they know everything. Oh, well, if you're sick, I can heal you. Well, if you want a big house, I can make that happen, provided the type of job you got. Oh, if you want that job, you got to have a good education. I can provide that too. Oh, what's that? You want to have that you want to get married? Well, you have to have a marriage certificate for that. I can make that happen too. Don't trust them, man, because they can't do nothing. And right now they're scrambling. And the wicked out there that don't have the truth and don't understand what the Most High is trying to do, they're all in disarray. They're looking around like, what is going on? Oh my goodness, what are we gonna do? They're beside themselves. But don't trust in man because they can't do nothing. When you trust in the Most High, He can do everything. Because the Most High is the one that controls everything. And because of man has forgotten that the Most High runs everything. They don't run nothing. The only thing that man does is run his mouth about what he can and pretty much what he can do, and being boastful and prideful. That's what man can do. But the Most High is going to shut that up. He's going to give him a knuckle sandwich and a spiritual beating. And he's going to let him know what time it is, who really runs this earth. And so when you trust in the Most High will take care of anything and everything. Don't ever put your trust in man. So if you got something that's dealing with your job, somebody's trying to tighten the screws to you because, well, they just want to see you twist and bend. The Most High, you trust in Him, He'll find a way for you. He'll take care. He'll deliver you out of that as long as you trust in Him. Let's go to Psalm 62, chapter 8. That's Psalm 62, chapter 8.
Psalms, chapter 62, verse 8. Trust in Him at all times, ye people. Pour out your heart before Him. AHAYAH is a refuge for us, Selah.
Again, as I stated before, you trust in Him at all times. And you pour your heart and soul out to the Most High when you need Him. And He will be your refuge. And He'll be there for you. And as long as you keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, the Most High is going to be there to take care of those problems as well. Anything, everything. I'm going to keep drumming it. Keep putting that in your head. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 17. Verse 5 and 6, that's Jeremiah 17, verse 5 and 6.
Jeremiah chapter 17, verses 5 and 6. Thus saith the Most High, Cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from the Most High. Verse 6. For he shall be like the heath in the desert, and shall not see when good cometh, but shall inhabit the parched places in the wilderness, in a salt land and not inhabited.
Okay. Thus saith the Most High, cursed be the man that trusteth in man. And like I stated before, we're not to trust in man on anything. And make it flesh his arm and from the Most from the Most High. Because when you trust in man, man is trying to do is pull you from the Most High. Because, not too long, let's see, in the 90s, they started pulling out the Ten Commandments out of the schools and out of the courthouses. Right there, if you trust in man, they're pulling you away from the Most High. Because now, with things that are going on earth, they're being anti-Christ. They don't want anything. They don't want to have anybody talking about the Most High at all. So that's why you don't trust in man, because they'll pull you away from the Most High. And that's why you trust in the Most High, because he'll be there for you. And because man wants to do with their own conceits and thoughts, the Most High is saying, well, you guys are going to be just like in a desolate, desert where nothing's out there. You're not going to see when good is coming, because you guys you're dealing in such a wicked way, you don't even know what's good. You wouldn't be able to see good if it hit you in the face without having to attack it with, some bribery or money, a tit for tat. So the Most High says you're just going to inhabit a place that's going to be a salt land that's just dry. It's parched. It has nothing. You'll have nothing if you trust in man, because man can't do nothing. The Most High can. So you trust in the Most High, he'll deliver you from everything. He'll take care of everything. Don't trust in man at all. Man can't do nothing at all. Man can't do nothing. He can't touch you, can't hurt you, can't do anything. I mean, I take that back. He can't touch you and hurt you, but when you trust in the Most High, it doesn't really matter, because the Most High is the one that controls everything on this earth and controls everything and sees everything that's going on this earth. So you trust him at all times. Let's jump down to Proverbs chapter 30, verse 5. That's Proverbs chapter 30, verse 5.
Proverbs chapter 30, verse 5. Every word of the Most High is pure. He is a shield unto them that put their trust in him.
Again, there goes that word again. That puts a shield and puts their trust in him. Every word of the Most High is pure, and that's true. The Most High's words are pure. They don't come back void. He's a shield if we trust in him at all times. So when these calamities begin, the Most High has got you. The Most High is not going to put you in a situation where you're going to get in more trouble. The Most High is going to deliver you from that. He's going to take you from that. He's going to make sure that you are saved out of that. And those that are wicked, he'll take care of the wicked too. So trust in the Most High at all times. Let's drop down to Isaiah chapter 26, verse 3. That's Isaiah 26, verse 3.
One moment, up. All right. Isaiah chapter 26, verse 3. Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee.
All right, so there you go. Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee. So the Most High will keep you at peace when you're trusting in him. He's not going to let you get off on the point where you're losing sleep and you're losing weight and you're not eating and you're just feeling, you're feeling cloudy and you feel like this fog has come over you. If you trust in the Most High, he's going to clear you of that, and he's going to keep you moving forward, and he's going to deliver you from these things that you're feeling. No matter what it may be, the Most High is here for you, always, children of Israel. here for you always. Let's go to Nahum chapter 1, verse 7. That's Nahum chapter 1, verse 7.
Nahum chapter 1, verse 7. The Most High is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble, and he knoweth them that trust in him.
That is correct. The Most High is good, which he is. He was good enough to let us know who we are. He opened the truth to us. He was good enough to allow us to come together on these holy days, to partake, to be able to come together, socialize, get to know one another, be around like-minded people. The Most High was good to us. He's always been good to us. A stronghold in the day of trouble, and this is what we are in. We are in that time, a day of trouble. We're in Jacob's trouble, and we're going through it, and it's going to increase more on this earth. So that's why we trust in the Most High. And he knoweth them that trust in him, and the Most High does know us that we trust in him. Because if we didn't trust in the Most High, we would not be listening in on this line. We would not be forsaking the fellowship of the brothers and sisters. Because we're being obedient to the Most High. We're listening to him. We're coming back to the Most High because we love him and we trust him. So in turn, the Most High is going to be good to us and deliver us out of our day of trouble. So let's go to Psalms chapter 1, verse 6. That's Psalms chapter 1, verse 6.
Psalms chapter 1, verse 6. For the Most High knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish.
Exactly. For the Most High knoweth the way of the righteous. And because we are keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments and honoring what the Most High is commanding us to do, the Most High is going to deliver us out of these things. And as for those who are not doing that and not following the Most High and just doing whatever they want, they're going to perish. Even when you try to bring them the truth and they don't want to hear it, they're going to perish. Because, again, the Most High controls everything. So he controls who he wants to see and who he wants to hear this word and to see these things. So if the Most High hasn't put it on them, you just drop that seed and keep going to the next one. And if you're dealing with opposition from your family members or your workplace, let it go. Let the Most High deal with it. You got the cop, you got the law coming at you. You got the Most High. You trust in him. He'll take care of it. He's got you. Let's go to 2 Timothy 2 and 19. That's 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 19.
2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 19. Nevertheless, the foundation of the Most High standeth sure, having this seal: the Most High knoweth them that are his, and let every one that nameth the name of Christ depart from iniquity.
That's right. Nevertheless, the foundation of the Most High standeth sure. The foundation is these laws, statutes, and commandments, and these holy days, his word. It standeth sure. It's not going to fall. It's not going to crumble. This is a strong foundation. That's what the Most High built this up on. It's to keep each other strong during these times of trouble. And when we trust in him, having his seal, and that's that seal, which is 144,000, which we'll receive because they trust in the Most High and being obedient. And the Most High knoweth them that are his, and that's true. He knows who are his. He knows who his children are, the ones that are listening in, that are like-minded, that are not forsaking his assembly of the brothers and sisters, the ones that are keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, and being obedient, and trying to help and be good to their brothers and sisters, and bringing those that the Most High is trying to bring in, that will listen, that he will allow to listen. And let everyone that that nameth the name of Christ depart from iniquity. So again, there's that name again. So the name is important. And when you have the name of the Most High, when you put off that old man and old woman, you departed away from all that iniquity and under the true name of the Most High. And because when you do that, everything in your life is better. When you have the name and that you've departed from the iniquity that you once were, the old man, old woman, everything is much better. But at the same time, you're gonna come to certain issues that may arise. But as long as you trust in the Most High, He's gonna be there for you. He's always gonna be there for you. And when you do that, the Most High understands that things are always not going to be easy, but as long as you trust in Him, He'll be there for you. And so we'll jump down to Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. That's Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5.
Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. Trust in the Most High with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding.
That's right. You trust in the Most High with all your heart, mind, and soul, and the Most High will be there for you and deliver you from things. But don't lean onto your own understanding on things, because when you do that, that pulls you away from the Most High, because He was trying to set something up for you, but you decided to take it in your own hands and be impatient, and then you got yourself into something that you created. So you have no one to blame but yourself. But had you been patient, the Most High would have been able to do what He needed to do. So now it's going to take a little bit longer so that you can see your mistake. So do not take it into your own understanding that you can fix this, because you can't. Only the Most High can. So let Him do it and trust in Him always. And the last scripture is Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 3. That's Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 23.
Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 23. Thus saith the Most High, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches.
That's right. So all those that are outside of what the Most High has done for His children, those who are being wicked, they're glorying in their own wisdom. The Most High says, don't do that. Don't follow what they're doing. Because when you glory in your wisdom, you think you got everything figured out, especially if you don't have the truth. But on that day of calamity, you're in for a rude awakening. And that's without a doubt. Neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Yeah, he's tough and big and bad and everything, but that's not going to help you, because a mighty man is going to get tired. And what happens when you get tired? You let down your guard. And eventually you get overtaken. So you can't always depend on your might at all. Let not the rich man glory in his riches. So you have all these riches, but what happens when the dollar is no more? What happens when the currency is nothing? Then you'll just be like the rest of everybody else, poor. Or how are you going to survive? So trying to deal with your wisdom, your might, your riches, all these things that you may take into account, that I have all these things, the Most High can strip it from you. And actually, He will strip it from you. So listening to the Most High, keeping His laws, statutes, and commandments, and being obedient to the Most High and trusting in the Most High is letting the Most High know that you love Him. And in turn, the Most High loves you. And I hope that the fact that you listened in on this will uplift your spirit and letting you know that the Most High is on His way here, and that the Most High is proud of His children. Proud of the fact that they're listening and coming to the knowledge and the truth of who they are, and keeping His laws, statutes, and commandments, listening to the deacons and the elders and the officers, being patient, not forsaking the assembly of their brothers and sisters, being kind and good to one another. The Most High is proud of you for bringing yourself out of this situation of this wicked world and being obedient to Him. And in turn, He's going to reward you. But the Most High is only asking that you hold on longer, just a little bit longer, and that the Most High is going to be on His way here for His children. Trust in Him, do His will, keep His commandments, and stay steadfast in His word. Don't forsake the assembly of your brothers and sisters, and listen to your deacons and elders and your officers. And with that, I yield, and I would like to thank you all, brothers and sisters, for listening. All praise and glory to the Most High, AHAYAH, bahasham, YASHAYA, RAWACH, and thank you. Shalom to you all.